Welcome back to the channel, folks. In today's videos, I'm going to be we're flipping through this must-have for tech enthusiasts, Nucleo Board Programming with the STM32 IDE, hands-on in more than 50 projects by Dogan Ibrahim. So I'm gonna be showing you what's in the table of contents, and here, as you can see here, I already started messing with one of the projects here. It's called flashing LED, I believe, something like that. But nonetheless, let's dive in. So here's a cover. I bought the electronic book here, and here you got the first chapter. They go through the development boards, different boards, you know, all the jumpers, the LEDs, the push buttons, all this. And then they go through the different the processor architecture, the Cortex M and RA, and all the other stuff, all the fun stuff. Here we have they also go through the different software development tools. The one I'm using is going to be the STM32CubeIDE, just because it has a lot of documentation. It's pretty simple to navigate, so that's why I'm using it. And since I got like two different boards because I started. I was required when I was doing my bachelor's by my taking this class on microelectronics. Our professor asked us to buy this, so we, I got them, and we never really got to use them. Or we did use them, but it was using a different software IDE, so it was more difficult. It was really hard to, code with it. And with this STM32CubeIDE, it develops a code for you, so you don't have to be an expert in coding. This will help you with it. You just have to do minimum coding, and at least it's a good starting point if you want to get more more into coding and into the be an expert in it. This is a good starting point. At least that's what I think. So here you can see the different chapters. As you can see here, here's the first project, and using the STM32 CubeIDE. This is not the Nucleo board that I have. The one I have is Nucleo board F446RE. And the one project that I'm going to be showing you here is the lighthouse flashing LED. I'm going to show you how to open the software and how to start a new project and how to set it up, the first project. So you go. They go through different things, right? They go through the timers. They go through some LCD displays projects. Got projects in digital converters, DAC. Making a waveform. You also have pulse width modulation, and yeah. So let's go to the page 75, I believe it is. Yep, there it is. Okay, so here I'm going to open up my the software. Let me see if I can bring it up here. There it is. So here you're gonna go to File, gonna select New, and then you're gonna go to STM32 Project. It's gonna load up. Target selector. Here is gonna bring you to this point right here. You go to Board Selector. That's what I usually do. Give it a minute. It's loading. Alright, so here, Board Selector. Alright, what's going on here? Sorry. going on here. Alright, there it is. Okay, so then you're gonna type in Nucleo board, no, just Nucleo dash minus F446RE. It's already here. And once you connect it, it will automatically tell you it's active. Well, it's gonna highlight it for you. See, like a start here. So then you select it and it tells you a bunch of stuff, information here. Then you press next, and since I already have different, I've already been playing with it and tested it, I'm gonna name this flash underscore YouTube video. Finish, yes, select yes. Alright, it's going to bring you to this here. But let me show you how the book explains it. Because the book is really good in showing you all these steps. So, close that up. And so I'll show you this step, right? How to create, how to select, you name your project, name, finish, put yes, and here's the step that we are at. Since the project calls for the first project is going to be, let me see, here. So it gives you, starts with a description of the project. Okay, gives you project 1, and it tells you, okay, it's gonna be an LED that turns on for 200. You know, you can play with this time. It doesn't. They just pick 200 milliseconds. That's the MS stands for, and it's gonna be on for 200 milliseconds, and it's gonna be turned off for 100, and then on for 200, and then off. It's gonna wait. It's going to turn off for 100, and then there's going to wait, and there's going to be a wait of 400 milliseconds, I'm sorry. And here is a little block diagram, right? So this is where you connect the board, and this is PA5, and this is the LED on the board, which you will see in a minute once I plug it in. Or you can connect an external LED, which I also have done here, to the pin 5, PA5, and you can also see it that way. And so once you create it, you're gonna be up to this point. So it goes through here. Actually, you know, it tells you, okay, finish, and all the everything that you're gonna see here. It says click yes. And so now let me show you. So you're going to be here, right? So you're going to be in this. Depending on what you have here, when you plug in your board, you want to have, at least for that project, you want to have all these pins. At least the ones that are green, you want to reset them and put them in gray, and put them in, reset them, and they'll turn gray, as you can see here. See? Gray. So reset all the ones that are. You don't have to necessarily bother with these. In the book, they explain what each of these is supposed to be doing. So, you know, I'm not going to go through that. It's just too much information for this video. This is just introduction to. I'm just introducing the book, and here I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna grade this one out so I can show you. So, since we're gonna be sending a command out, is gonna be the general peripheral input output, and I'm gonna have it as an output. It's gonna be green. So from here, you're gonna save it. Save. And it's gonna ask you to generate code for you. So see, here you don't have to bother with, it's gonna basically make 90% of the code. But yes, it's gonna be C or C++. It's gonna bring you to this screen here. It's gonna be main C. This is gonna be where the code lives. Here, you're gonna have all these comments. Don't bother with them. The book explains that it's just the comments. It's just for guidance. Like you want to put any comments for yourself or whatever you want to put. I'm just gonna delete them because it's just too much clutter. I want to make it clear. Alright. So here, what the book tells us, it shows you how to see. Tells you GPI output, and basically gives you a breakdown of what to do. Basically gives you the code, and you can play with it, and explains to you what each line is doing, right? So what I'm going to do is going to show you what happens. I cannot show you the code, unfortunately. I don't want to get in trouble. So as you can see here, right, this is what happens. See, this is the internal LED, right, and this is the external one. Okay, and you can play with this with the timers. Let me see if I can show you here. Alright, so I'm gonna change it to 8,000 milliseconds, which is 8 seconds on, and off for 100 milliseconds, and then on for 1 second and off for 100 milliseconds. So here I'm going to build the code, no problem. Gonna load it up. So here, see how this light is changing colors? It means it's loading. Now it's on. So I'm going to reset it. And if you count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you go. And you can see. I can show you the code. I can show you that code. Let me see here, because that's my. I changed the code. This is the bugger. Okay, so here in the while loop, this is what basically was controlling. So here you can see here that this is the register A, my LED, and I'm going to reset. No, I'm going to set the pin. That means to turn it on. To reset is to turn it off. So here you can see that I have it to be on for 8 seconds, off for 0.1 second. On for 1 second, off for 1 second. 0.7. 0.1 second. And if you want to put a delay here to be off, just to show you, you can put how delay. You can put a delay of, I don't know, to make it obvious, just put 10 seconds. Okay, then you build the code. Oops. Guess it didn't like that. Oh, not supposed to be all caps. And see, every time when you make an error, it's gonna tell you. It's gonna yell at you. So then, 2 errors. Still 2 errors. Why? Oh, I forgot the semicolon. There you go. So as you can see here, it built the code, right, and it finished, and it's 0 errors, 0 warnings. And now I'm going to put it into the board, and again we can let me show you here. I'm gonna reset it, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 off, and it's gonna wait 10 seconds off because of the delay I put at the end. I can put a timer. I can show you. I'm gonna reset it. Let me see. Reset it. One. Eight. Should be 10 seconds. That's gonna be 18. There it is. So it's working like we intended. Alright, so if you guys like this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll appreciate it. Thank you. I will definitely be posting the other different projects. Obviously not exactly like the same code they have it. I have to change it, and yeah, give the book a try. See what you see if you like it. Again, the name of the book is Nucleo Boards Programming with the STM32CubeIDE by Dogan Ibrahim. Thank you.